If you're feeling stuck and wondering why your dreams seem out of reach as if they're being delayed, you could be engaging in this one habit. This one thing could be holding you back from achieving what you desire. In today's episode, I'll share 4 ways to help you break free from this habit, followed by 3 actionable steps you can start today to cultivate a joyful life. Breaking free will align you with God's path, allowing your dreams to come true. Go grab a notebook, pen, and your favorite beverage, and let's do this. Welcome to Faith Inspired Living, the podcast for faith-based women in their 40s and 50s who desire to deepen their walk with God and co-create their divinely designed dreams. Imagine waking up with joy, passion, and a clear sense of purpose, feeling grateful, inspired, and connected to God's plan, trusting His timing is always perfect. Hi, I'm Donna Burgher, your host and faith-inspired living mentor. Join me twice a week on Tuesdays for Scripture Spotlight to uplift your spirit and strengthen your faith, and on Fridays for inspiration, practical tools, and biblical principles to help you walk in faith toward the radiant future God has planned for you. If you're ready to grow with God at the center of your life, join me on this Spirit-led journey infused with faith, hope, and love. Welcome back, or welcome for the very first time. I'm so happy you're here. I'm your host, Donna Burgher. So, what is this one habit? Well, we've all done it. It's so easy to slip into this habit of complaining, especially when things aren't going our way or when we feel frustrated with our circumstances. But did you know that complaining can actually delay your dreams? Philippians 2:14 states, "Do everything without grumbling or arguing." Now, this scripture isn't just about being polite. It's about understanding that grumbling or complaining can negatively affect and impact your mindset, your attitude, and your faith. When you complain, you speak words that align with negativity, doubt, and discouragement. You're focusing on what's wrong rather than on what's possible with God. This mindset can become a barrier that prevents you from moving toward your divinely designed dreams. Now, think of complaining like weeds in a garden. If you let them grow, they will choke out the beautiful flowers. You know, the dreams and goals that God has planted in your heart. So instead of growing toward the light, you get stuck in a cycle of negativity that keeps you from blossoming. Okay, so here's how complaining delays your dreams. Complaining shifts your focus from God's promises to your problems. When you complain, you essentially say, "This situation is just too big. It's just bigger than God's power to change it." And we know that is just not true. In Numbers 14:2-4, we see God's people complaining about their circumstances in the wilderness. I'm sure many of you know this story, but for those who do not, or for those who need some reminding, I'm going to give you the very shortened version. After the Jewish people were freed from being slaves and they left Egypt, they were heading toward the Promised Land, a journey that should have taken only 11 days. However, due to their constant complaints, lack of faith, and disobedience to God, they ended up wandering in the wilderness for 40 years before reaching their destination. Now, this story is often used to illustrate how negative attitudes, complaining, and a lack of trust in God can delay the fulfillment of our dreams and promises in our lives. It's a powerful lesson on the importance of maintaining faith and a positive mindset, even during challenging times. When we complain, we create delays. We hinder our progress toward our dreams because we're not aligning ourselves with God's truth. Complaining keeps us stuck in a mindset of lack, fear, and doubt, and it prevents us from trusting God's plan and timing. So, how do we break free from the habit of complaining and start moving forward toward our dreams? Number 1, recognize when you're complaining. The first step is awareness. Start paying attention to your words and thoughts. Okay, so are you frequently complaining either out loud or in your mind? Are you focusing more on what's wrong than on what's right? Number 2, replace complaints with gratitude. Every time you catch yourself complaining, stop and replace it with a statement of gratitude. Instead of saying, I'm so frustrated that these things aren't working, say, I'm grateful for the lessons I'm learning through this experience. This shift in focus will help you see the situation from a perspective of growth and opportunity. Number 3, speak God's promises over your life. Use affirmations and declarations rooted in Scripture to speak life over your circumstances. Say things like, I trust God's plan for my life, or God is working all things together for my good. These positive faith-filled statements will help you realign your mindset with God's truth. Number 4, practice daily gratitude. Start a daily gratitude journal where you write down at least 3 things you're grateful for each day. This simple practice can help you cultivate a positive mindset and shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right. To live a joyful life, you will want to cultivate a positive mindset. Now, this takes awareness and being intentional with your thoughts and the words you speak. And while having a positive mindset is often about thinking happy thoughts, more importantly, it's about aligning your thoughts with God's truth and trusting in His promises, even when circumstances are tough. Romans 12:2 states, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renewing your mind means choosing to focus on God's goodness, His faithfulness, and His promises. It means shifting your perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. When you cultivate a positive mindset, you're better equipped to navigate challenges with grace and faith. You're able to enjoy each day knowing that God is in control and that His timing is perfect. A positive mindset empowers you to live a joyful, grateful, and purposeful life, no matter what circumstances you face. Okay, number 4, I share the 3 actionable steps that you can actually start today. I have a question for you. Do you want to accelerate your dreams and unlock God's blessings? If you said yes, then this free guide, Accelerate Your Dreams with Faith, 5 Keys to Unlock God's Blessings, is packed with actionable faith-building steps to help you move toward your dreams and embrace God's blessings. This is perfect for faith-based women on a spiritual journey who are ready to take bold steps toward their dreams. You can download your free copy at donnaburgher.com/guide and start living the blessed life God has planned for you. You can also find the link below. Okay, here are the 3 actionable steps you can start today to live a life free from complaints and full of joy. Number 1, start a no complaints challenge. For the next 7 days, commit to not complaining about anything. If you catch yourself starting to complain, stop and turn it into a statement of gratitude or faith, or both. Number 2, use scripture as your guide. Memorize scriptures that remind you to trust in God and stay positive. Verses like Philippians 4:8. Whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable, think about such things, can help you focus your mind on God's goodness. Number 3, surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and encourage you. Listen to this and other faith-filled podcasts, read inspirational books, and fill your environment with reminders of God's love and faithfulness. It's important to remember that your words and thoughts have power. Complaining delays your dreams, but a positive, faith-filled mindset propels you toward them. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, as you walk in faith toward the radiant future of your dreams, trust that God has a plan and His timing is always perfect. Until next time, have a happy and blessed day. Bye. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow, subscribe, rate, review, and click the like button on YouTube. Then share this podcast with a friend, colleague, or family member who also aspires to live a faith-inspired life so that together we can walk in faith toward the radiant future of our dreams.